Hi there, welcome back to the channel. First of all, just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that messaged us privately and put comments in the footing of the last video, giving Barbara a lot of support over what happened with the dog attack. We'll give you a little update on that in a minute, but it's really nice that people out there are thinking about what went on. What we're going to do in this video is really getting summer ready. So we're going to concentrate a little bit of time in the garden and a very exciting other little project which is going to make our lives so much better. Welcome back to Quinta Berenta. As you can see, I've now returned and yeah, had a lovely 2 weeks or so back in the UK. Went to a wedding, saw my new grandson, saw lots of family and friends, etc. So all in all, a very, very good time. If you watched last week's video, you can see that Barbara didn't have such a pleasant time without me being here. We will update you on what's gone on regarding chickens, etc. coming up, but yeah, we're back to it. The temperature's rising, we're going to make the most of things, and we are going to put a little pool up on the space where the tent was. So what we bought is a 3.1 metre pool. We went for this style that's got the more rigid sides on it, rather than just sort of like an inflatable one. Apparently they got a slightly better reputation. We got some foam pads which will go down on the decking to make sure that we don't get any holes in it. We've got a little cover which will fit over it when it's not in use. And we've also got, thank you, I think this is Lidl, yeah, Lidl. We've got a triangular sunshade, which is 4.15 metres by 4.15 metres. So that should at least give us a little bit of shade. What we've got to do is we're going to clean up the decking area where the tent was. We're going to utilise one of the spare pole tub things that we built. And yeah, basically put this down, a little bit of sunshade on it. We're not expecting great things out of this pool. If we get a year out of it, maybe two, happy days. It's just that the temperature is really going to start ramping up now. We got 39.8, I think it was the other day. So this is just really just to take a bit of a dip as and when we need it.
Going to take quite a while to fill this up. Been running about 20 minutes. Probably got about 3 inches in there if we're lucky. But we did make a mistake on the cover. We've just put it on there at the moment to try and keep some of the bugs off. Because originally we were going to get a pool that had the same brand, but it had an inflatable top ring, and this is the cover for it. So we changed our mind about the pool, but we forgot to change the cover. Oops.
Okay, little bit of a chicken update for you following last week's attack. The young cockerel that was grabbed, Riley, he's back to full health again now, so that's good. Sophie, one of the other cockerels, has now gone on to pastures new. Hannah and Chico have taken him to their place because they want little babies, and Hannah was quite smitten with exactly how Sophie looked. So anyway, he's gone on to a new pastures, and we have now got 4 additional hens. So I'll just show you. No, I'm not. I'm doing that the wrong way around, aren't I? How many times did you do that?
No, I haven't, because you've got to hit it.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, they're hiding a little bit at the moment, but we've got Fluffy on the right, one of our existing cockerels. We've got Maya on the left. That was the other little chicken that was grabbed by the dog. Inside the coop we've got Riley, the one that was sort of injured, and rather skittishly, oh, they're hiding a little bit, we've got 4 what you might call regular brown hens. So the plan would eventually, I'm not fucking recording that. Yes I am. So here I am in the coop, and down here we've got little Maya. She was the little chicken, the little female chicken that got grabbed by the dog. Apparently none the worse for wear, so she's happy as Larry. This here is Fluffy, don't ask, we didn't name them. He's our larger cockerel, and him and Maya have a bit of a love affair, so he's always looking after Maya, and he doesn't try it on with her. And then going into the coop itself, there we see Riley. He was the one that was injured, but he's made a full recovery, as you can see. And just tucked away in the back is one of our 4 new point of lay hens, what you might call a regular brown hen. I don't know if there's anybody else in there, but we've got 4 of them. They've been with us since last Sunday, so almost a week. And to be honest, they don't venture far at this stage, but they are getting a little bit more confident. They watch what the other 3 do, but yeah, at the moment they're not overly confident. They do come out. Strangely enough, they'll stay indoors all day, and then about half an hour before normal bedtime, that's when they come out. But anyway, so they'll get there. And Riley or Fluffy and Maya, they will end up going to a new home. Probably Riley, to be fair. He needs his own ladies, and he needs ladies his own size. So yeah, that's where we are with the chickens.
Good morning. So this morning is the first release of all our new chickens. We're not really sure how it's going to go. So, because we still have 2 cockerels, but we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. We've put Guinness away just to be on the safe side. So let's give it a go. So Justin's just going to open the gate and we'll see what happens. They may not come out straight away. So didn't quite go to plan as we thought.
They're not interested, too hungry, aren't they?
They're too busy eating. So we're just going to leave them to have some food and leave the door open and see what happens. But Fluffy
It's very protective of Maya.
is very protective of Maya, as Riley just tried it on. But Fluffy doesn't try it on with Maya. I don't know if he knows that she's too young. It's almost like it's his little sister. But we'll leave them to it. We'll watch from a distance and then see what happens.
So one has braved it out.
So one has come out of the cage and they're really not sure. The others are still inside.
Well, they've never free range before, have they?
No. So we're really not sure how this is going to go. It's been a lovely hot day today. Very warm. So I need to do some watering. I'm having to water our melons twice a day at the moment. So I've been told that they need lots of water, so I have to make sure that I keep on top of this if we want to get a good crop of melons. But they are looking fantastic. And I have to say, I'm quite excited about them. So I am trying to nurture them the best I can to make sure that they all come on nicely. So I'll show you what they look like. So we have a watermelon here and another one there. There are a few small ones as well, but we also have this variety here. There's about 5 of this type that are about that size. There are some others coming as well. But we are really pleased with these, because obviously in the UK could never grow anything like this. So and then we also have some pumpkins growing at the top. They're a bit slower to come on. But we also have one tiny aubergine coming as well. Hopefully we'll get a few more. And then also we have this. I don't know what the Portuguese name is. We'll put it on the screen. But I've got a big one there and another small one. They make a kind of chutney with it. You can do a sweet or savoury variety. But what you do is, if you want it to be sweet, you have to drop it and smash it open. If you want it to be savoury, you just cut it. So that's what Lydia says you do with it. If it's right or not, I don't know. But maybe we'll have a go with it when it's fully grown. I don't think it's far off of the size it's meant to be. So when Hannah and Chico comes, I will ask them. But at the moment we're having to, this has to be watered every day, because the melons won't grow otherwise. So
we've got another one, little one there, look.
Yeah, and also there's a couple of tiny ones coming. So, but yeah, looking good. generally we think our garden is doing extremely well. So have these.
For our first go.
Yeah, for our first go, not sure how anything was going to grow, but
we're going to organise it different next year, aren't we?
Yeah, so next year we'll hopefully try and be a little bit more organised with it all. And then also we have some whoppers of the giant tomato variety here, coming on nicely. We have some minis. These are fantastic. They are so sweet. More of the giant variety. Plum variety here. This was a Portuguese tomato that I bought. And considering all these were done from seed, this tomato plant is absolutely covered in tomatoes. And this year I didn't do any of the things that they say you should do with tomatoes, like pinch the tops out, take the bottom leaves off. I didn't do anything.
Suckers.
Yep, I didn't take any of the suckers off. I just literally grew them from seed, popped them in the ground, a little bit of manure in with them, and we're quite overwhelmed actually with the amount of tomatoes that we're going to have. And we've got some huge sizes, and also plenty of the little cherry tomato varieties. But again, next year just need to be a little bit more organised with it.
Well, now we know what grows, don't it?
Yeah.
Doing a bit of weeding around the strawberry bed today, putting new straw down, and I've got Santa's little helpers here, just kicking the straw everywhere. So not too impressed about that, but hey, just let them get on with it. Then when they're bored of it, I'll put the straw back again. Thanks, kids. Guinness is in a f***ing pen.
What are you doing? Get out! Out! What are you doing in there? Oi! Guinness. Come on, not yours. Come on. Guinness. Out. Out.
That is not your home.
It's going to be a hot one today. Probably going to hit the mid-30s, if not higher. So, just got to come and give my cucumbers some water because they are going a bit mad. I will show you what I mean. So this is my cucumbers. They are going a little bit mad. I've raised them slightly on pallets to try and help the plants a little bit better. They were originally all on the ground, but where I was watering, some of the stems were rotting out. So hopefully these pallets will now help with that. But we are going to start looking like cucumbers before long because we have just had so many. And I'll give you... And they grow huge. Just got one there. Got another one there coming. Got a couple more in there. They are literally everywhere. And we can't eat them quick enough. More young ones come in. More in there. At the moment, I'm probably giving away more than we can eat. But everyone seems quite thankful for them. So they're just hiding everywhere. So cucumbers were a big success this year. So today Hannah and Chica have just turned up and we're going to harvest our potatoes. So we don't know what they're going to be like. Some of the plants weren't very big, so they've brought their tractor to make it easier for us to pull them up. So yeah, let's get on with it.
So the final tally for the potatoes. So we've got 4 large buckets. We reckon, I don't know, somewhere between 100 and 120 kilos of potatoes. A lot of them are that sort of size, you know, a few smaller and some absolute little diddly ones. But we're quite pleased with that little crop. We probably lost about 10 kilo to, what's the potato thing? Potato scab. And to be honest about it, they were little ones, they're just not worth peeling. There's nothing wrong with potato scab, you can peel it away. But this morning we're going to go out, we're going to get some crates to store it in, and that'll be, we'll put them in storage in somewhere cooler out of these buckets, and they should last a few months.
How's it going, Just?
More like heavy.
You want to get in your pool with your floaty, don't you?
Yep.
What's the water temperature?
28. That's the first 6 inches on the top anyway.
Yeah.
Come back, flotilla. Yeah, that'll do.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Sorted for summer?
Sorted for now, yeah. Yeah, it's alright, that. Cheers. Nom 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 nom. And you know when I say about I need a beer, guess what I found? I actually got 4 of these empty crates of Sagres, which is my favourite beer out here. So I'm pretty pleased about that. So I can put all my empties in and then swap them at the cafe for some full beer.
And where did you get the empties from?
They were going to throw them out at the side of the road, so they were just dumped there, which seems the same for plastic, but I can make very good use of them, thanks.